Listen up, folks. I want you to really tune in for a second because what we're about to talk about could change the way you look at money forever. You ever notice how some people just seem to have their money game on point? Like no matter what life throws at them, they always seem to land on their feet. Their bills are paid, they're saving for the future, and somehow they still manage to enjoy life along the way. But here's the thing, it's not always about how much they make. Sure, a big paycheck helps, but it's really about how they manage what they got. It's about making smart choices, setting priorities, and sticking to a plan, even when things get tough. Think about it like basketball, right? You can score a bunch of points, but if you can't defend and manage the ball, you ain't winning championships. The best teams aren't just about offense, they know how to protect their lead, play smart, and work together. That's what separates the good from the great, and that's where the 15-65-20 rule comes in. It's not just a random formula, it's a proven strategy that helps you take control of your money, no matter how much you're working with. Now I'm talking about a game plan that's been used by some of the wealthiest folks out there. These are people who know how to make their money work for them, not the other way around. They didn't get there by luck, they got there by following a system that anyone can use. And guess what, it's not some big secret locked away in a vault. Anybody can learn it, and anybody can use it to build a brighter financial future for themselves and their families. Whether you're just starting out or you've been at this for a while, it's never too late to get on track. Now, you know I've been blessed to have some success in my life. But let me tell you, before all the lights and cameras, I was just a regular guy trying to make ends meet. I know what it's like to worry about bills, to wonder if you're ever going to get ahead. I've seen firsthand how this rule can transform lives no matter where you're starting from. I've watched people go from feeling stuck and stressed to feeling confident and in control. It's not about being perfect, it's about making progress, one step at a time. So let's break it down, step by step. We're gonna unlock this money vault together, alright? Stick with me and by the end of this you'll have the tools you need to start building your own financial championship. Let's get into it. Alright, first things first, we gotta talk about the #1 draft pick in the game of personal finance, you. That's right, the first 15% of everything you earn should go straight to you. Think of it like this, before you pay the bills, before you buy groceries, even before you think about those new shoes, you gotta pay yourself. This is non-negotiable, folks. This is about building a foundation for your future. Now where does this 15% go? Two places, your emergency fund and your long-term savings. We'll dive deeper into those in a bit, but just know this. Paying yourself first is the cornerstone of building wealth. It's about taking control of your money and making it work for you. Let's talk about that emergency fund, folks. It might not be the most exciting topic, but it's one of the most important parts of your financial toolkit. Think of it as your personal shield against the unexpected. Life has a way of throwing curveballs when you least expect it, and having a plan in place can make all the difference. Life is full of surprises, and trust me, they ain't always good. One day everything's fine, and the next you're staring at a bill you never saw coming or dealing with news that turns your world upside down. It could be a medical emergency, a sudden repair, or even a global event that shakes up your job situation. Your car breaks down, you lose your job, the roof starts leaking. Bam! Just like that, you're hit with an unexpected expense. These moments can feel overwhelming, especially if you're not prepared. The stress can pile up fast, making it hard to focus on solutions. That's where your emergency fund comes in. It's your safety net, your rainy day fund, your oh no, what am I gonna do? Money. It's the buffer that lets you breathe a little easier, knowing you've got something set aside for those just-in-case moments. Having that money set aside can be the difference between a minor setback and a major financial crisis. It means you can handle emergencies without going into debt or derailing your long-term goals. It's about peace of mind, knowing you're ready for whatever comes your way. So, how do you build this financial fortress? Start small. Aim for 1 month's worth of living expenses. Even if you can only put away a little at a time, it adds up. Make it a habit. Set up automatic transfers, round up your purchases, or stash away any extra cash you get. Celebrate those small wins along the way. Every dollar you save is a step closer to financial security. And remember, you're not alone. Talk to friends or family about your goals, and encourage each other to stay on track. Once you hit that, keep going. Ideally, you want 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved up. It might sound like a lot, but with consistency and patience, you'll get there. Watch your savings grow, and let that progress motivate you to keep pushing forward. This will give you a cushion to handle just about anything life throws your way. Whether it's a job loss, a medical emergency, or a natural disaster, you'll have the confidence to weather the storm without panic. Remember folks, preparation is key. Don't wait for a storm to hit before you build your shelter. Start today, and give yourself the gift of security and peace of mind for whatever tomorrow may bring. Now let's talk about that other part of your 15%, long-term savings. This is the money you set aside, not just for a rainy day, but for the many sunny days you hope to enjoy in the future. It's about building a foundation for your dreams, your security, and your freedom down the road. This is where the real magic happens, folks. The magic of compound interest. It's not just a financial term. It's the secret ingredient that can turn small, consistent actions into life-changing results. Think of it as your money working for you even while you sleep. Now I know what you're thinking. Steve, compound interest? Sounds complicated, right? Maybe it brings back memories of high school math class, or maybe it just sounds like something only financial experts understand, but trust me, it's not. Let me break it down for you with a little story. Meet Janet and Mike, two regular people just like you and me, both with big dreams and the same starting line. They're both 25 years old and just starting their careers. Both have similar jobs, similar salaries, and similar opportunities ahead of them. But what they do next makes all the difference. Janet decides to invest $100 a month every single month, without fail, until she turns 65. She sets up an automatic transfer so she never forgets, and she treats her savings like a bill she always pays. Mike, on the other hand, figures he has plenty of time. He tells himself he'll start saving later, maybe when he gets a raise or when life feels less hectic. So, he puts it off year after year. Fast forward 40 years. Janet, who's been consistently investing that $100 a month, now has a nice nest egg. Her savings have grown, not just from what she put in, but from the interest earning interest, year after year. She set herself up for a comfortable, worry-free retirement. Guess what? Mike finally started saving, but he's way behind. Even if he tries to catch up by saving more each month, he can't make up for all those years he missed. The power of time just isn't on his side anymore. Why? Because Janet had time on her side, and time is money when it comes to compound interest. The earlier you start, the more your money multiplies. It's not about how much you save, but how long you let it grow. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, getting bigger and bigger as it picks up more snow. That's exactly how compound interest works. The growth accelerates the longer you let it roll. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now, and let time do the heavy lifting for you. Your future self will thank you. Alright, we've covered that important 15% you're gonna pay yourself first. Now let's talk about the rest of your income. That's where the 65 to 20 part of our rule comes in. 65% of your income should go towards your needs. And I'm talking about the essentials here, folks. Housing, food, transportation, utilities, the things you absolutely need to live your life. Now, for the fun part, that remaining 20%. This is your guilt-free spending money. Want to go on vacation? Buy those new shoes? Treat yourself to a nice dinner? Go right ahead. You earned it. The beauty of this rule is that it helps you find balance. You're taking care of your future, covering your essential needs, and still have room for enjoyment. Listen, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Managing your money can seem intimidating at first, but trust me, it doesn't have to be complicated. The 15, 65, 20 rule is a simple, effective way to get your finances in order and start building a brighter future. Remember, it's not about how much money you make, it's about what you do with what you got. Whether you're just starting out or looking to get back on track, this rule can be your roadmap to financial freedom. So take control, make a plan, and watch your money grow. You got this!